Hey, it's Rich. Welcome back. I just finished week 57 on Wegovy. I took this week's shot just a few minutes ago. Okay, let's get into it. So I have for 56 weeks been telling you I haven't had any side effects. It's been great. I don't even know I'm on the drug. I think I'm having a placebo because it doesn't feel like anything. Well, in the last 2 weeks, it feels like a lot. It's in the biggest side effect that I'm having is constipation, capital C and Asian constipation. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. And I've never experienced this before in my life, and I hope to never experience it or stop experiencing it quite soon. Uh, so essentially, how you go to the bathroom every day, or maybe 5 out of 7 days, or something like that. Maybe about that, right? You feel fine. But every day I go every day, and now it's like, yeah, not Monday, not Tuesday, not Wednesday, not Thursday. So it just stopped. And I don't really care that I feel full and actually it makes me feel a little bit nauseous now when I eat too, because it's like there's no place for that stuff to go anymore. So it wants to say I want to come back the other way. Yeah. So I coincidentally had a pre-planned meeting with my clinician on Thursday, and that's the nurse pharmacist that I see at my clinic that talks to me about the drug. She's the one who we decide if I'm going to go up or down in dosage, and we talk about other things, exercise, and other things that I don't do. So yeah, so she said, "How's it going?" And I said, well, "I'm having a big constipation problem." And so and again, I'm not giving medical advice. This is not a medical advice channel. I'm just giving you my experiences, and hopefully it helps you. So we decided to take something for it, and we discussed Metamucil or Miralax, and we ended up deciding on taking Miralax, which she said is, it's just like the drug you take when you take your when you get a colonoscopy. And I thought that's not really a selling point to me. If you've ever had a colonoscopy, that's the worst part of the colonoscopy is the preparation for it when you clean out your system. And she's saying, "Oh, it's just like that." I I don't know. I didn't think that was a selling point, but we'll see. Um, Anyhow, so we decided to do that. But just to tell you my week, I ate normally all week long. It didn't go. I had a nice lunch before I went and saw her on Thursday, where I had a patty melt and some fries, and at a restaurant. And I actually only ate half my patty melt and half my fries because I was very comfortably full. I wasn't like I was trying to cut back or trying to say I'll just eat half of this. I actually just stopped when I was full, and that was when I was feeling full. So I took all that home. Uh, I saw her in the afternoon, and then I went out to dinner. So I had two times that day that I went out to eat, and had a really nice meal that in the evening, where it was a meal, and it was covered with gravy, and I think it was delicious, and I think the gravy had alcohol and sugar in it, which is why it was so delicious. I almost wanted to pick up the plate and lick it. It was so good. And then I had bread pudding, and if you know me, I love bread pudding. And this was at a kind of an upscale restaurant. I'd never been there before. I'm actually one of those people that going to a bar with a bunch of TVs on the screen is more my style. It was very nice. It was very very pleasant. But I'd rather watch the game and eat my burger than go to an upscale restaurant that costs a lot more money. Besides, anyway, they made bread pudding, and if you remember anything from me, I love bread pudding. I can't get enough bread pudding, and this was the high class bread pudding. I actually prefer the old. We have some day old bread, just rip it up and put it in, and cook it up like that. This is finely grinded bread pudding. It was very sophisticated. It was great. It was very delicious. But again, I'm kind of a lower scale bread pudding guy, where they just are trying to use up some of that stale bread that they have, and they only have bread pudding when they have stale bread left over. Uh, Anyway, it was get. I've lost what I was talking about. Uh, yeah. Oh, constipation. Sorry. Yeah. So getting back to on track. Um. So it's all day Thursday, and then Friday. I ordered from Costco, and I got the typical really good foods for you. You know, I got the beans and the grapes and the lettuce and all the good stuff that I ordered from Costco. And then I thought, well, I'm going to order some. I want some of those crackers to snack on. The bagel crackers. They're like Cheez-Its, but they're uh, they say everything bagel crackers, whatever they are. And I just sat and ate on Friday, eating those all. Nothing. It's nothing. I'm telling you, it all goes in and none comes out. So yeah, and I've been taking Miralax for 1 day now. So we'll see what happens today. Hopefully something happens today, because otherwise I have to up the dosage or something. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me. What's going on with you? Maybe I'll talk about this in a different way. That is something that maybe you can learn. Because when I was a kid, the best learning came from Schoolhouse Rock. Remember Schoolhouse Rock, where I'm just a bill, I am only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Remember those, or the conjunction junction? What's your function? Well, I got constipation. Food goes in and nothing comes out. Right? So I don't know. It's I don't like it. And it's really hard to lose weight when you all you do is eat and nothing comes out. I feel like that if you watched Willy Wonka as a kid, the old Gene Wilder, the really good Willy Wonka show, where you had that, is it Violet? The girl, she loves gum, right? And she eats the gum that's the 5 course meal, and she eats it, and so far it's like roast beef and then mashed potatoes, and finally ends up with a blueberry, and then she blows up like a big blueberry, and they have to roll her out of the place, and they're gonna squeeze the juice out of her. Yeah, I feel like that right now. I feel like I'm just blowing up. I'm just getting bigger, and nothing's coming out. I am not eating enough to gain weight. I know I'm not. I know that I'm eating the right amount right now to not gain weight. And I should have come back this week and been very happy and said, hey, but no, because it's all going in and nothing is coming out. So, yeah, well, all right. Well, anyhow, so I normally tell jokes, but I think this whole thing has been a joke. This whole thing about what I've been talking about has been hopefully funny, but it's also been instructive. So let's just move on to how I did this week. So this week I ate reasonably. I kept eating, all going in, nothing coming out. I gained 3 pounds, but I don't believe it. I think when I go to the bathroom, I'm going to lose like 25 pounds. I don't know. So hopefully next week I will feel much better. I'll feel much more relieved. But right now I've gained 3 pounds. I'm at 84 pounds down. I'll see you next week, hopefully.